What's up, guys? This is going to be the weekly betting recap, episode number 8. We're coming off a UFC Raleigh this past weekend. We had another really solid night for bets. We went 4 for 4. So far this year, the only bet we missed was Nasrat Haqperast, and that was actually made in 2019, and he was the last leg of a parlay. So as far as bets placed for 2020, clean sweep so far. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the year. We got the compound interest ball rolling now. We won't have to touch that initial deposit. So we're well into the green, and now we just have to maintain, right? So next event, I did put out the first play for that, but we'll talk about the bets from last event real quick. So first we had Herbert Burns and Nate Landwehr not to go the distance, and I was actually surprised to see Herbert get the knockout there. I thought if there was going to be a finish by TKO or KO, that it probably would have been Nate, but Burns coming through with a big win there. Not really a sweat first round finish, so that bet came through. And then we had Brett Johns and Tony Gravely. I just think it was a bad matchup for Tony, as a UFC debut. Brett Johns has fought the highest level competition. He's a really good fighter. So not an easy debut. And Johns did pick up the win in the third round by submission. But, it was a really good back and forth grappling match. Gravely did have his moments. It was definitely not a one-sided fight. So he'll be back. And then we had Nick Lentz and Arnold Allen. I had Arnold Allen parlayed up with Chris Cyborg. And he came through in that fight. And then we had Angela Hill as the final. She was a straight bet over Hannah Cyphers. She picked up the win there in the second round by ground and pound. And then we had Chris Cyborg, finishing off the night with the TKO. So really solid night. Now we just, like I said, we just got to maintain it, keep the ball rolling, stack up that profit for that cash out at the end of March. I did say, guys, right when I started the channel, that the whole purpose of it was to show you guys you can be the 5%. You can make money, betting MMA, and you don't need to pay for picks. And I feel like I've proven my point. We're 10 out of 13 weeks in the profit, 20 out of 22 for the confident picks recently. So the numbers are so good that they look fake. But, I challenge anybody to go back through my videos and find a single error because it's all legit. And, even though it seems too good to be true, it's definitely not. So all you guys out there charging for bets, I know my record's better than yours. And hopefully people find me so that they don't pay you anymore. And if you know anybody who charges for bets, make sure they see this and they're aware of my channel. Especially that top channel who charges for bets. His mindset is way off. I think he needs to see a psychiatrist at this point to get his mindset back in action because he's desperate at this point, looking for any type of bet that he can get. And he's losing all of them. And it's a good example of why you have to keep that winning mindset, stay composed. Or there's a good example on YouTube right now of what'll happen. You'll go crashing down. So, but that's about it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys had a good week betting. Look out for the early plays for the upcoming UFC. There is one out already that I put out last night. And I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'll see you on the next one.